Good afternoon, dear members of the Presidium, conference participants, and listeners. We are second-year students of the first group from Pediatric Faculty. Irina Bamburova
Айшат Аслаханова.
A report of the achievement of Russian science in the field of medicine for 2021 is presented to your attention. Introduction. There are many worthy doctors in Russia with unique ideas about the development of various medical inventions. For many years, doctors and scientists have been conducting research to find and discover something new that humans need. Whether it is treatment methods or the invention of new devices, thereby trying to make life easier in this world for us. Those who think that there is no cure for this, in this scientific work, we will touch on people and their inventions that have managed to make life easier for their patients.
Relevance. The relevance of the topic of scientific work is due to the latest information and innovative invention in the field of genetic engineering in methods of combating COVID-19 and etc. New technologies are always interesting and informative, and this development, study, and introduction into medicine is incredibly important for taking all possible measures to prevent and treat various human diseases. Today, we'll try to tell you as succinctly and interestingly as possible about the best in your or opinion domestic medical inventions for the past year.
And the first thing I would like to tell you about mitral valve prosthesis. This most interesting and extraordinarily innovative invention was created by scientists of the Mishalki National Medical Research Center and created the first domestic mitral heart valve prosthesis for transcatheter implantation, which is suitable for elder people. The effects of the mitral valve, which is located between the left atrium and the left ventricle of the heart, is one of the most common forms of pathology of the cardiovascular system. Traditionally, these defects are treated with an open heart in conditions of artificial circulation. According to some data, such operations are not suitable for 30–50% of elder patients due to the risk of serious complications.
On the basis of the bioprosthesis laboratory of the Center for New Surgical Technologies of the Mishalkin Clinic, scientists have developed a sample of a self-opening nitinol skeleton of a transcatheter mitral bioprosthesis. By analogy with the aortic valve, the mitral valve can be installed non-invasively through the femoral artery of the apex of the heart. The valve frame is made of an alloy of nickel and titanium. The flaps are made of the pericardium of the calf's heart. It is planned that the valve will be inserted through the apex of the heart of the left atrium without stopping the heart and opening inside.
The second most interesting invention that we will touch on today is 3D matrix structure for drug delivery, patented by Moscow State University. A means for delivering a medicinal substance into the body with its prolonged release from the composition of this drug consists of particles containing 3D matrix structures of a special polymer. Inside these particles are antibacterial or anti-tumor medical substances that are associated with this polymer. A significant advantage of this invention is the ability to select the desired drug release rate over a wide time range. Means for the delivery of a prolonged release drug characterized in that it is a water solid or colloidal solution forming particle with a size of 100–600 nanometers, which has a 3D matrix structure formed from complexes of a beta cyclic string derivative containing at least 3 free hydroxyl groups, and a drug compound containing at least one aromatic fragment where beta cyclic string derivatives are interconnected by uracil bonds.
The third and most relevant nowadays is a study related to COVID-19 invention of the Institute of Bioorganic Chemistry, named after academic Shemekin and Ovchinnikov, a new molecular mouse immunoglobulin M isotype antibody with virus neutralizing activity and capable of binding the S protein of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. A special feature of the patented development is that the obtained antibody makes it possible to effectively block SARS-CoV-2 infection as well as to identify the S protein of the SARS-CoV-2 virus using all available immunochemical methods. Thus, the obtained antibody against the SARS-CoV-2 virus allows detected up to 1 nanograms S protein of the SARS-CoV-2 virus using the method of enzyme immunoassay in connection with which is high sensitivity.
In this way, we have reviewed some of the most interesting domestic inventions for 2021 year. And in conclusion, I would like to say that new technologies are great, and new technologies in the field of medicine created in our country are great. They develop our medicine and bring it to a new world level. There are many outstanding figures in our country who create discoveries and inventions of such a level, of such a scale. We love our country, study hard, and hope that we will also be able to contribute to the development of domestic medicine.
Thank you for your attention.